So today I want to talk to you about new running gear and what does my running gear consist of these days. So keep watching, keep on listening, find out what I wear, why I wear it, and hopefully find it useful. Welcome back to consecutive day 1555 of a diary of a runpreneur. If you believe in my mission of saving the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon of run vlogging on consecutive days, the distance of a lap of the world barefoot style, then do give this a subscribe, share, like and comment. The more people we get in front of, more money we raise, more children's lives we save, which is why I do this every single day. Thank you as always, let's get started. So consecutive day 1555 of a diary of a runpreneur. And today's episode I want to talk to you about my latest running gear. So what do I wear and why do I wear it? Reason for the episode is I've just got some new footwear. It's nothing really to shout about because it's just direct replacement, but when I get new footwear or new gear, it's always nice to give you people an update of the latest equipment that I'm using and why. So running equipment. So I'm not going to talk about any of the vlogging equipment. So anything to do with the vlog, camera, selfie stick, microphones, not going to talk about those. I'm going to talk about gear that assists my running. Obviously I'm fairly well qualified to talk about this as I've been running for 1555 days straight in it. Obviously I've been through a fair few sets in that time. So we'll start from top to bottom. So top, I have a snood, basic snood. You don't need to do anything particularly extravagant, just something that works as a headband so it can absorb sweat when running in hot conditions, and running in cold conditions it doubles up as a ear kind of warmer, so you can cover your ears to keep them warm. And I'll wear a second snood in the winter around my neck to keep my neck warm. So snoods are pretty essential bits of kit. On the top I'll wear technical, nothing specifically branded. Obviously I get my own gear branded, but the actual t-shirts, vests that I wear are just technical running gear. So I'm not too fussed about the brand at this stage, as long as it takes away and wicks moisture away from my body to stop chafing, then I'll use it. And I have vests for anything that's kind of 15 degrees centigrade or higher. I'll wear a vest. 10 and 15 degrees I'll wear a t-shirt. Between 10 and 5 degrees I'll wear a skin with a t-shirt on top, and for sub 5 it'll be a skin with a winter kind of running jacket, which is waterproof as well, insulates quite nicely. Obviously I'll wear gloves should it get below 5 degrees. I'll have gloves on as well. I'll come to the technology a little bit later. Lower half, running shorts, anything that's kind of above 5 degrees really centigrade, I'll still be in shorts. Under 5 degrees I'll be wearing running tights or compression tights. And again, I'm not too fussed about the brands. I usually use Under Armour or New Balance, but as long as they're well fitted compression based running tights, they'll insulate my legs for the sub 5 degree centigrade temperatures. Socks, I wear hilly or injinji toe socks. I have to wear toe socks because so they're like glove socks if you like, because I wear 5-finger footwear, which I'll talk to you about in just a second. And I wear those in all conditions, whether it's super hot or super cold. I stick to the same footwear socks. And trainers or footwear, I'll wear Vibram, 5 fingers, V runs and V trails, usually the 2.0s, but I sometimes go back to the version 1s. But I always have an active pair of V runs and V trails on the go. I replace them usually every 6 months. I might get a little bit more life out of the V trails because I don't wear them as often, because in the winter months I'm pretty much always running on road. So I do go through the road, the V runs quicker than I do the V trails. But I always have 2 pairs that I'm utilising between V runs and V trails at any given time. Onto the technology. At the top again, AirPods Pro. I think I'm on AirPods Pro 2 at the moment, although rumour has it this month we could get a new version of AirPods Pro, so I'll be upgrading to those. But at the moment I'm using AirPods Pro 2s, I believe. They're predominantly to listen to Audible or podcasts or Apple Music that I send from my Apple Watch Ultra 2, which is on my wrist. The reason I'm wearing that, I believe there's an Ultra 3 coming out, so it's likely that I'll upgrade to that this month as well. But I always use the one with the SIM card or the data within it, so that I can listen to music, podcasts, Audible, make calls whilst I'm on the go without my phone. Really, really important part. I also have a Polar Verity Sense heart rate monitor, which is on my arm here. It's a basic heart rate sensor. It links to the Apple Watch Ultra 2 via Bluetooth and syncs with the Work Outdoors app, which is what I use to kind of have all my runs that I use, and that syncs with Strava, which is where my runs are uploaded to. And Verity Sense has got the longest battery, or that you don't have to keep recharging it. I usually get a good 10 days, 10 runs through it without having to recharge it, so that's a pretty cool feature of the Verity Sense. Apple Watch Ultra 2 is just my go-to watch. Does everything I want and more. I think the Ultra Watch 3 will come out, and hopefully there'll be extended battery life, bigger screen, upgrades to the hardware, which will always be a welcome addition. But I'm Apple through and through. I use everything Apple in work, so the fact the Apple Watch Ultra 2 assists in work and in running is a win-win for me. So yeah, that's pretty much my kind of top to bottom gear that I use and why I use it. I think the learnings from my diary for today is, regardless of how good the gear is, you do have to systematically or periodically upgrade it or renew it. So footwear, generally speaking, every 6 months I'll be renewing or replacing the footwear. The watch is usually an annual thing, so because it's used every single day on an annual basis. AirPods Pro every couple of years. Running a tyre, generally a couple of years I'll get out of it before I replace it. Socks, probably a year. So that's the kind of frequency in which I replace things. The learning from my diary is you need to have a periodic review of what you're using to make sure it's still doing what you've purchased it to do for you, especially if you're doing a lot of running, a lot of distance, a lot of frequency. You need to make sure you've always got the right gear. Otherwise, simple things like unnecessary chafing can cause you massive issues further down the line. Blisters are another one. Simple little things that can be so easily avoided with just regular replacement of gear. And it doesn't have to be super frequently. It doesn't have to break the bank every year, or 2 years. In certain instances, you want to be reviewing what you do. Footwear is critical for running, so I would generally look at your footwear every 6 months. But if you're not doing the mileage or the frequency that I do, you probably get by without checking that yearly as well. So have a review schedule of the gear that you're using, when's right to replace it, and it should be geared or linked to how frequently you do it. So anyway, I hope that's useful. Questions or comments, drop me a line. I'll respond to everyone. Do remember though, if you believe in my mission of saving the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon of run vlogging on consecutive days, distance of lap of the world, barefoot style, do give this a subscribe, share, like and comment. More people we get in front of, more money we raise, more children's lives we save, which is why I do this every single day. Thank you as always. Stay positive, stay happy. I'll see you again tomorrow.